Monday. Oh, hi, hi, Nick. One thing I want to say before I even answer the question, if you feel like there's ever a point where you feel like this should go back to sub only, just put sub only in the chat, and I'll put it right back. We'll put it right back to sub only. You said, how's my day? My day's okay. I'm just really tired from this weekend. So the weekend was really good, but yeah, I'm exhausted though. My body is still tired. But overall, I'm not. Then we're good. Okay. But I'm very glad the decision I made with Imani though, because I feel like my channel is. I feel a lot more peace for myself. It was really good. The Evanescence concert was really really good. There was only a couple things I didn't like. Not from the concert. Just the walking situation. Having to walk so far, and yeah, it was just a lot of walking. There was enough walking. And the parking situation I did not like. The concert was awesome. She's a good live. Did a lot of the songs I wanted. Um, my sister wanted certain songs done that they didn't do. Kind of feel sad about that, but we're gonna. I think this trial thing, seeing if I want to put any put. Hi Mildred. Oh Mildred, I gotta tell you. So if you want the link for my art, like the link for if you want to like get a discount on the art for coffee, put it under the YouTube post and let so I can give you that link for the art because I know you buy my art. You're the only one on here that buys my art, so I know you might want that discount code. So I have to actually give you the link to it. But put it under the comment you left me under that YouTube post. So yeah, because I know you probably would appreciate it, but I didn't want. I realized you probably didn't realize that you need a link for it. So I think it's good to tell you. Um, I'm very glad that I took someone off this channel because they were really disturbing my peace, and I realized I need to stop putting other people first when it comes to my sanity and peace and calmness. 'Cause I already have anxiety issues, so someone disturbing my peace when it comes to my own safe space is not okay. Um, yeah, there was man this one there was the day next to some people, whatever, on both sides. I'm not gonna avoid the girls next to me. They understand how I felt. I was thinking this during opening act was taking forever. Like the opening act was taking a long freaking time. So I'm like, dude. I mean, I'm not saying the opening act wasn't good, but I was thinking this can't be this long. Like I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. When the heck are they gonna start like the actual people who I came here to see? She is freaking brilliant, though. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't think when I look at her, when I think about her, I don't think of her being in her forties, cause her voice is. I swear, I would say she's a queen of ballads. Um, you mean in total, including the opening act, or just for her, for their set? Because if you're talking about in all, I would say about maybe a little over 3.5 hours. See, it almost ended at 11. I think it started around close to 7, so maybe almost 4 hours. Maybe almost 4 hours. The parking situation was ridiculous though, man. People couldn't find. That just pissed me off. Like people couldn't find their cars and stuff. Like I know, like, and then having to get out. I really wish they didn't do that. Like I really liked the concert, but I didn't like the venue because the parking situation. You had to walk a while to get to your vehicle. Like when I say while, like maybe at least a mile feel like we had to walk. And in the light time, and it was also humid, so that was not helping it. It was like it was not temperature wasn't hot, but the humidity made everything like feel like my gosh, I don't like sweating, man. I don't like my body being sticky. I don't. That's not the whole thing. I don't like stickiness. I was glad I was glad my sister did not listen to me because we would have had to walk way further if she had parked where I said we should have parked. But I wouldn't have known that. I didn't know because I saw people from the pond to park all the way somewhere complete opposite directions. I'm like, my gosh, if we parked over there, that would have been way dangerous, especially since it wasn't lighted. The area was not lighted. And I thought one thing I thought was cool that my sister, well, I don't know if I told you guys this. My sister had made shirts. I didn't make one. I don't do that because I don't like standing out. But there were people that saw the shirts and they were saying I couldn't find that in the little I guess because they had like a merchandise like counter or whatever. They couldn't find the shirts. My sister said that's because they made them. I was telling because two ladies were like I couldn't find those shirts, and I was like, oh, that's because they made them. Well, they did. And I like my sister's shirts. I still would never do it because I don't like standing out. I don't do standing out, like, literally. Like, that's not a thing. You said the same issue. Like, the thing is, like, the parking lot was big enough. Like, the parking lots we were in were big enough to have, like, a parking garage. So I don't know, understand why there was not a parking garage. Like, it was just really gravelly. Both my sisters are awesome. I love both of my sisters. They're a lot more outgoing than I am, which is fine. I mean, it's it's a catch 22. I don't like standing out because this so both of my, no, it's both of my sisters, not just one. Both of my sisters made shirts. Not one sister. I don't have one sister. I have two. Um, they both made shirts, so I was not doing that. And so so yeah, not doing that. I mean, I'm glad they made them. I would never do it because I don't do anything that make I don't do things that make me stand out. I don't care. I don't even like doing things that make me stand out. I do it sometimes. I just don't do things like that. I would never do it. Like people have bought merchandise. I saw people having merchandise that was you could tell it was bought offline or whatever, but I didn't see anyone make any their actual stuff. Like so, yeah. I'm not honestly. I'm surprised you don't like standing out. You seem like you would like standing out, Nick, because you be all over the place sometimes over on the streams. I'll be like, okay, surprised you don't like being. I'm also a lot. I'm shyer than my sisters, which is ironic because my one sister is an introvert like I am, but she seems to. It's the most interesting to me. It's interesting, but I was real. I'm not gonna lie. When we got home, I was like real dang tired. It was like almost 2 o'clock when we got home, and I was like, so. Because I was already drained. Being introverted when you're around a lot of people, I could actually, funny thing is, I thought I was going to stream today because, see, when I'm saying you like crowds, but that don't make any sense. You like crowds, but you don't like standing out. That does not make sense at all to me. Like, I don't get it at all. Like, I hate crowds. Like, only reason I would brave crowds are for, like, things like this, like concerts. I don't, otherwise, yeah, no. Um, but I remember, I don't like people, I think the reason why I don't like standing up because that means eyes are on me. I don't like eyes on me like that because it makes me think, okay, that means you're paying at everything I'm doing. So if I make a mistake that you see it, then no, that's why I don't like it. But, that don't make any sense. You like crowds because it makes it easier to blend in and go, whatever. No, it doesn't. Because if you're like a big personality in a crowd, that does not make you blend in, dude. That does not make you blend in. That does not make any sense. Because there are people that go into crowds, but if they have a big personality, they're not going to blend in with the crowd. Because no, you're funny as heck. Well, that's funny. I would make you actually. If we were in like a group, I'd purposely make you stand out so you can so you could see. Like I don't. How you gonna do whatever camouflage in a crowd? I doubt you could be. I doubt I would. No one would see you. Come on now. in the group, like, be honest, at this concert, you can't really stay. You wouldn't be able to stand out. I mean, you wouldn't be able to really fit in because everyone's different. Like, some of these people had some really cool hair I could never pull off. Like, some of them had some beautiful, like, colored hair. Like, one had like blue, one had like pink. Like, one of the opening acts had like red. She had red hair. Her hair was, I loved her hair color. But I mean, I'm kidding. I wouldn't make you. I'm just joking, Nick. I never would force you to stand up if you don't want to, because I already don't like standing on my. That means if you stand up, that means you're gonna bring attention to our group and make it worse. So I purposely would actually probably do the opposite thing. But you're not allowed to hide behind me. But I'm also short, so that doesn't count. I'm short, so you probably would stand out anyways. I'm small. And my sisters are taller than me, a couple inches, but still. Um, yeah. I don't know. I was happy. They sang basically all the songs that I wanted them to sing. I felt kind of sad. My sister wanted them to sing. They didn't sing anything from the third album. They sang from the first, the second, the fourth. Actually, wait, is it six? How many albums do they have? Six. Hold on. I think they've sang everything from all albums besides the third album. I'm not sure. We weren't all. Honestly, I kind of wish we sat on the lawn because they had better sound out there than in the concert where we were sitting. The sound was kind of sometimes muffled at times. So like, and we were closer to the stage. We could see the stage from where we were. We were just at an angle on the right side. Wait, right? Hold on. Wait a second. My brain has to, because I'm dyslexic. I have to move my fingers on the left side. Sorry, we were on the left side. My brain, because I'm thinking in my head. For me, it's not the right side. It's this side, the left side. Don't judge. Well, actually, anyone that's dyslexic understands how I'm doing, why I did that. Um, but yeah, yeah. Someone was being disgusting. Like, oh, it made me sick. Oh, I couldn't even say it because it makes me get flashbacks. I don't want to think about it. It made me sick. That's what it makes me feel. There was some good moments there. I never heard of the group called what was the group called? The opening act called what is that? I'd never heard of the Nova Twins or Spirit Box before. Spirit Box, she kind of actually makes me think of Amy when I hear the lead singer from that group. She makes me think of Amy. Like, I could see why Amy picked them as. I can see why she picked both of the grouping, the two groups that she picked for her opening for the concert. I can see why, because they're very. I feel like they all fit a certain particular thing. Like, they just fit. Yeah, but I don't know. Thinking. Um, yeah, I would never give Yeah, I don't give away things about concerts. Like, I don't tell people like what songs they're singing or nothing. That's not really fair. Like, because I paid a good amount of money for that ticket. Like, it wasn't free. Like, it was free. That's different. It was not free. I paid a good amount of money to for that concert. Um, I'm not sure what the girls next to us. I don't think that. I'm not sure where they were from. If they were from here, I don't know. But they could have been from here. I don't know. They had this. I don't know what their accent was like. I couldn't place it. But I just remember they were thinking the same thing I was thinking. When the heck are they coming up on their stage? I know I was thinking it because the first set was like for the first one I think it was about 30 minutes, and the second, I'm sorry, the first open house was maybe about 15 minutes or something, and then the second one was like a whole hour. So I was thinking, and then the thing that made me mad is because they kept teasing like they were coming out. I was like, is this some kind of joke? Like, she kept going, like, you know how, because for Paramore, they didn't do that. For the Paramore concert, me and my sisters went to, me and my sisters went to almost, well, actually, no, over 3 years ago. Um, they did not do that. They didn't keep going in and out, so I couldn't. So I would be thinking, oh, they're coming out. Like, me and my sisters would think. I think the whole darn thing, they would be thinking, oh, it's done. No, it's actually not. But then she was like, oh, we have two more songs left. And I'm thinking, finally, because you've been on here for like a lot of time. I've never seen an open act that has like numerous amounts of songs. My sister counted, so she said And Evanescence did about, what, 17 songs? I'm not sure how much this opening act. I think they might have done half that amount, maybe 7, 8 songs for the opening act before Evanescence went on. But I'm so glad I got to see them. I totally fit in that group, man. I fit in Paramore and Evanescence group. Those are both. I feel like those bands. I don't really care what anyone says because I'm allowed to say this for myself. Um, that because I'm part of that culture and grouping, I would say it's for the misfits and people that are seen as they always are seen as like less than, even though we're not less than. But I've always felt like I fit in those groups, so I'm not surprised. I'm just glad I got to see them. I told my sisters maybe if we go to like if they have any other albums, maybe if we go again they'll do a different set of songs. Because I was trying to say maybe she can see some of the other songs live. I was telling her to imagine them. She was like, yeah, no. Um. Oh, they came. Wow, they came. Wow, they came. I didn't see. I didn't know they came there. Oh wow, that's almost 20 years ago. Man, that was. I was that honestly. She sounds the exact same live as she does on the freaking album. That is, I had never. Okay, yes, I have. Only other person whose concert I've been. Well, I've been to other people's concert. Her and Haley are very similar. They sound exactly the same day they sound on the thing they were sorry on the album in live. They sound the same. Like she freaking plays that piano so freaking well. I like what? I mean, I've seen it on a recording, but I've never had seen it live. So I'm thinking, cause, and the reason why another reason, someone had said that I knew Amy wasn't gonna fake her. I knew when someone said Amy fakes like singing, that's a lie. I knew it immediately. I think the reason they probably thought it was fake because she sounds so good live. Like she sounds extremely good. Like I could see why maybe they thought it was fake because her voice sounds exactly. It's amazing. Her voice sounds so good. I was like, I almost cried before the concert started because I was so excited. Like, let's be honest, I've been listening to her since I was. I'm not even sure when the first time I heard it. I could have been. I must have been in elementary school, so that's a long time. Um, Because when she said 20 years since Open Door came out, it made me feel old like hell, man. That made me feel old. Because she said 20 years. If it's 20 years, that means I was only 14 when she released that song, that album. And that's 20 years for me. Because I'm 34 now. That's insane to me. I'm thinking, because she had did one of the songs that she doesn't ever play. So, hence why I'm not saying nothing. Because someone if they want to watch it, they can watch it online themselves. I don't give away secrets from things I watch. I never have. Even with the Paramore concert, I never gave away anything that because I think certain moments are deserve their privacy. So yeah. And if you want, I'm sure they have the Evanescence stuff online. You can watch it because I know they were filming it, so there might be certain moments online you can watch. But I think I deserve to have my precious memories to myself. Yep, there's a lot of no. There's no songs that I know. There was no songs that she didn't do. Well, only maybe one song, but it's fine because she did a good amount. She did 17. I'm sorry, she did 17 songs, so I'll give her a break for that. She did 17. That's a lot of songs to do for one concert, to me, in my opinion. Especially since most of her songs are like ballads, and you gotta sing and the way she freaking there was parts where I was like, how does she hold the note that long? I know she got to be because I literally was thinking thought she must be tired, and I'm like, how did she hold the note so long? The only one I wanted her to sing, but she didn't sing, which I didn't really care. If she didn't sing, it's fine. Is Tourniquet. All man, she basically sang the whole new album basically. She only didn't sing one of the songs, and then she sang some from the first song. Doesn't matter. She sang some of the well-known songs from the first album. Then she sang a couple songs from the second album. Some songs from Bitter Truth. There, yeah. The only one she didn't. It was pretty. That was pretty good, man. Cause like I don't remember for Paramore how many songs they sang. I don't remember because let's be honest, I didn't count. I never counted. Only reason I know how many songs my sister told me how many songs. She was counting. She counted it. That's how. But I don't regret going. I'm so glad it didn't rain, man. I think it started raining when we were going home, but it didn't. Wasn't raining at the concert because we would have got soaking wet. Yeah, I got to hear most of the songs that I wanted to hear. Yeah. Um, Definitely don't regret. I don't regret going. Don't regret nothing about that. Or it was worth my money. That's what it was. She was. I just love when artists are grateful for the fans they've got. Some people are. I'm not trying to be mean. I feel like some artists are. They expect the fans to just keep coming. If you don't show your gratitude for the fan, why would I want to come to something if you don't show gratitude to the fans who are the reason why you are famous is because of us. Um, and I'm not trying to be rude. It's the truth because we have to listen to your music in order for you to get like that kind of hype. She just seems like a very the one thing I will say she seems like a grounded person. You don't see that very often. Her and Haley both seem like very grounded people based on when I went to their concerts. Like, and that's very rare. Some of these celebrities nowadays I feel like they get really into themselves, like as in they can do whatever they want and they can't make if they make any mistake, the fans will like be okay with it. It's just usually the younger artists that are arrogant like that, not the ones. Actually, that makes sense. They like Haley is in her thirties, late thirties, and Amy is like in her almost mid 40s. Freaking can't believe that. I just remember when we were kids and she was in, I forget she was in her 20s when I was a kid. Sometimes I forget it because my brain like because the reason I forget sometimes I think I keep thinking she's like a little bit younger than she is. And it might be because of the way she lives. She ages pretty well. Maybe that's what it is. That might be it. She ages very well. I don't know how she can do all the stuff she was doing. I was just trying to figure out that. She reminds me a lot of my you said you think Amy Lee's not old. No. Haley is younger than her. Haley's younger than Amy. Um, about seven. They're about 7 years apart because they're both December babies. Um, Amy is born in 81 and Haley is born in 88. So I think it's freaking crazy. I was saying to my sister, I said, I wonder if they would ever collaborate. But my sister was like, because I was talking to one particular sister. I didn't ask my other sister, but I'm pretty sure she would agree. She said their sounds are too different. That's probably why they could not collaborate. Because one is more like a goth. I'm not trying to be rude, gothic. And I would say, yeah, I would say Amy is more has a gothic kind of vibe. I'm not trying to be rude for anyone that thinks rude, which I guess I don't really. Honestly, I don't mind. I really love her music, so who gives a crap if it's considered gothic or whatever. But they're both alternative. It's just different styles of alternative they have both of them. Um, I would like to see how I would like to see how they write their songs, like what their method is. I know my sister was telling me, um, she said that Amy, the reason she doesn't get upset as much because she puts all her emotions in the song, which actually makes sense because she said it's a therapeutic process. Like it's like therapy for her, which is kind of man. I'm sorry about her. Her songs are just freaking brilliant. I really freaking like her music. I can't help it. I liked it since I was a kid, so it hasn't really changed much. Um, yeah. So yeah. Hopefully it's stays this way where honestly I just like I said that song I Forever Without You is about the co-founder of Evanescence. They dated for a little bit. I don't know how long. I don't know how long they dated for, but that song is about him. It's that darn song is intense, man. That song is intense. Yes, it is. I really freaking love her. She that tells me she has a maturity level of her maturity level is amazing because she puts her the way she basically it's kind of like her music is her therapy and the way she plays the piano. I told my sister I said because my sister kind of reminds me of Amy Lee at times, especially the where she was happy and she skipped off the stage. That made me think of my sister immediately because my is a very sister is even tempered. She's very but she don't do one thing I'll say she's even tempered, but she don't deal with people BSing her or be disrespectful to her. That's the one, and I can't say I fault her for that. But I told her, I said, when I saw Amy skip on stage, I saw my sister immediately when I saw her do that. I said, that's definitely how you are. And my sister is a music person, so she's a singer and does all that stuff. So, like, I told her, I said, I could see that being you one day if you wanted to do that. Like, if you decide that's what you want to do. You said you may take a couple of. Honestly, that's fine. I don't mind that because we're not trying to rush. My sisters are awesome. I love both of them. We were playing this game yesterday. It was called Analyze Me. It was an interesting game. I think it was. I told my sister. I said, I wonder what it would have been like if we had like a couple more people because I wanted to see how that would go. Um, Honestly, I don't really. Just to tell you right now, Nick. I don't really care if we get on the trending list because that list is like good and bad. You know why? Because you've seen what we've had to deal with in the past week when we were on the training list. It was good because we had some good people coming, but we had some. I'm trying to not curse so hard for me. Oh my gosh, some people that were not having good intentions. It's really hard because I need to handle myself with this cursing situation that I have not under control. But I'm really glad. I'm not trying. I'm so sorry for if I'm sorry if me blocking. It's gonna say Demilja because I don't know if it hurts her. Me blocking Imani if it makes you upset. I'm sorry. But me and Nick, well, I told him some stuff because he knows because he responds to my messages, um, about what was happening with Imani because had been doing enough. We already know she didn't with crossing lines where she shouldn't have been crossing. Um, she was doing like talking. The last straw was final straw was sort of saying something about my therapist said it was the last straw. The entitlement was already a problem. Um, the stepping up boundaries shouldn't have. There were certain boundaries she should not have crossed over. That was one of them. The other thing about entitlement, about because you are a part of something, you think you are owed something. If anyone, like I said to Nick, I said before, I said if well, I also said it on the live stream. If anyone's owed anything on this channel, and let's be honest, you never say I'm owed something, Mariah, is Mildred here because she buys, she's bought so much of my art. If anyone's owed a discount, that would be her, not anybody else because I try, and the thing is, I tried my best. The thing is, I try to give everyone a chance because I know if I was like, because I'm similar to how Amani is, but I know if someone is telling me to stop doing something, I do my best to stop doing it because I know this person's also a human and I have to take on the emotions that they're going through. It's not just about me. But, and I think my sisters, I remember I was talking to them yesterday about, the catfishing thing that happened on this channel, and they were like, Mariah, well, you're too nice, like, because she was saying, do you know about what fishing is? And I don't think I knew entirely what it was, but because I was telling her how the whole catfishing thing happened with that guy Warren and whatever, and then he started doing it again, and the blocking situation. So, because we were playing this game and it brought that crap up because one of the answers said something about catfishing, and I'm like, okay, so it made me think immediately of that situation. And I told them the only reason I gave the guy a second chance is because I've gone through my own mental health, and my sisters know about that because they were here. They lived through it. My own mental health struggles. So I've tried to give people, in regards to when it comes to a mental health crisis, struggling with that stuff, try to give them as much grace as possible because I know what that's like. I may not have had that happen on stream or anything, but I've had it happen in real life. So I try to handle it as best I can. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being, but I think what I did was fair. Even my sister said about what my dad, like me and my dad have talked about it because he was. I remember after it happened, he was like telling me to tell them the hotline number for suicide. I already knew that. I knew to tell them that immediately before. That's because I unfortunately dealt with something like that before. Maybe not the catfishing, but I've dealt with having to try to talk someone down when they're in a crisis state, which is not a fun situation, to be honest. I've been there myself. I mean, I've never had anyone talk me down, but particularly not having to use the suicide hotline. I've had someone talk me down when my emotions are heightened, yes, like my family members, but not where, not using the suicide hotline thing, no. Um, But the reason I did that is because I know not everyone is in, not everyone has a, let's be honest, I don't think anyone has a perfect life. I think people go through hardships that other people are unaware of, and I wanted that person to be known that they're seen. I don't want them to feel like they don't have anyone that they can turn to. That's another reason. I didn't want them to feel like they're alone, because sometimes in those situations you don't know. Even I don't know. He could have been using suicide to manipulate me. That's possible, but I'd rather not take that chance because it could have been an actual crisis. And the thing is, there's no way for me to physically know that I'm not in that situation. Um, I just know for myself what I would want if I was in a situation like that. Like, because to me the worst thing would have been if I brushed it off and something would have happened. That would have I would have been on my conscience for a long time. Um, so I honestly try my best in those situations. I don't know if I always say the right thing. I mean, I try not to make the situation worse, and but unfortunately, there's no way of knowing. Unfortunately, sometimes, well, just say when an instance or situation is not happening in person, there's no way to know if the person is, because unfortunately, because I've been through situations where suicide was used to manipulate me. There's no way of me knowing when I'm dealing with that on screen or someone not in person. I can't know if they're manipulating me, but I rather take it on the side of not using it as manipulation than taking it as you're manipulating me to get my feelings to a certain space to be vulnerable for you, because in my opinion it's more likely possibly the other side, the one that I think it is, than it's not. You're just that you can be that down. It is possible. I've never thought to do that with someone. I just try to be careful as possible. Um, because the one thing you can't do is once something is done, it can't be undone. Particularly not in that situation, at least it cannot be. Um, yeah, honestly, before this stream, I was really terrified to do this way because it's been so long since I did a non-sub one because of all we had so many trolls on this channel, so much hate, and there is love on this channel, but there has been a lot of hate in the last, honestly, almost 2 years, from some people, and it's not even ever all people, but the ones that being hateful, causes people that actually need help or want to be on this channel to like disengage. Honestly, I think after next week, at the end of next week, I think I'm gonna put up the poll so we can decide what day we want to do this celebratory stream, because we're very close. Unless something changes within that time period. The reason I'm putting it up that late is because I want to make sure that the information for next week's video and everything, you can see it ahead of time, so you can see it. I don't want to like put my thing in the middle of it, because it will then the voting will be off, because you'll be like, where did it go? Um, I don't want. I hope it never. I literally hope we never have. I hope we never have a situation like that ever again. I hope everyone on this channel who comes here feels okay to like be themselves. I don't think I don't think you should be ashamed of being yourself. That's what I try to promote, but I don't really know how accurate it is. I honestly I don't like being myself sometimes, but I think it's not being myself would be a dishonor to myself. Like, if that makes any sense. I think people deserve to be, even I know some people unfortunately have been hurt being themselves. I've been hurt being myself personally, so I can understand why some people don't want to be themselves, because they have trauma there, the trauma attached to that. I do get it, but I feel like the more you are yourself, the more I feel like the more people like the more yourself, people will respect people. People typically respect people who are themselves. Um, they typically Honestly, I know I respect people who are themselves. I respect my family who them or each of them are themselves. Like my best friend, like I don't respect people. I typically don't respect people who do one, like for example, be someone completely different and then come. And I'm also shy, first off. So for me, being myself, it's also another hard. And there's also trauma on it because I have trauma from my past of being myself. So hence why I apologize a lot more than I should when it comes to being myself, because I have, because of the trauma, I apologize because I think sometimes being myself is too much for other people. So I definitely know I do that. At least in real life, I can't say if I'm not sure if I might do this on here sometimes, but not as often in real life. Um, yeah. Um, I just want like it's okay, and also it's understand. I also understand if people sometimes like are like sometimes like for me, I know for me, I when I met my best friend, which I can't believe is almost 16 years ago, but still is like I had to feel her out. Like that's what I mean. I honestly I understood standing people like come on the channel and trying to feel out like what is this about? Like who is this person? Like understanding like understanding that I don't know this person well enough, so I can't know who they are, kind of thing. Because that's honestly that's what when I first met my best friend, because I had never met anyone like her. Like actually, that is the same the way she is. Because I never met anyone in person who is fully who they are. I never met that in my life. People always, typically the people I had been friends with before her, which were not really friends, are not fully who they were. So my brain, like I like it was like to me when I saw how she was, I was like, this is danger, danger, right there, danger, danger, danger. That's what my brain told me. It's like this is not right, this is not right. Even though that's not accurate. That's just the way my brain, because of all the traumas from friends doing all this stuff and not being who they actually truly are. It made me think, okay, when someone is fully who they are, you can't trust it. So so honestly, like I'm just glad like I have her in my life. I'm glad that I can't believe it'll be 20 years. My gosh, it'll be 20 years in 4 more years. It'll be 20 years. That's freaking crazy. Basically, it's a lot. My goodness, it's like almost. Let's see, it's almost half of my life. It's almost like in 2 more years. I guess it'd be kind of half. It'd be half my life. 18 because it's 18 years. 18 years. That's half of it. Like freaking crazy. Like that's insane to me. Eventually, of course, it'll be probably more than half of my life, but still, I think that's kind of crazy. Honestly, I think Nick does an awesome job on this channel. I know he gets hard on himself. I don't know why. I think he's a freaking. You're see, all right, but Mara be like, see, I'm trying to ham up people. Make I don't want to get you to have a big head, Nick, but I don't think you're kind of like that. I just think you're a really good moderator, like one of the best moderators on this channel, like for real, dude. Like I would like seriously, I was thinking this thought. I don't remember what I was thinking. I was like, dude, if I could like give you like a high five or a hug or something, I'd totally do that because you've like saved like me from turmoil a lot on this channel for real. A lot. You had to read crap I could never read. Like there was stuff that's like when the block messages or when the messages were coming through that were hidden. I hated that you had to read. I literally hated you had to read it. I like it actually made my heart break. Like I would tell my sisters and my family, I was like, he has to read messages that he should never have to read. That's so just that is disrespectful. I'm sure there's sexist, hateful kind of stuff, and I can't because I can't look at it because my emotional I can't emotionally withstand whatever's going on. Because I remember back when it first started happening, I first started looking at the message at first, and I was like, I was so grateful, like when Nick and Mildred like started, like said they could do it, and I'm like thinking, I mean, I don't have to look at something I shouldn't have to look at. I'm not saying I want my mods to have to look at it, but because I feel like I'm gonna say I assume that these responses are towards me, that are either are racist, sexist, or whatever else is probably probably some kind of disrespectful crap too. Um, that it won't affect my like. I mean, it does probably impact them emotionally, but it's not directed at them. Like for me, I know how my heart is. I have a really I do wear my heart on my sleeve, which is why my parents are very protective and my siblings are very protective of me. Because of that reason, people are very hurtful. Um, Sometimes like, one thing I wish, this is one thing I wish, but I know it's not how the world works, unfortunately, for my life. I wish that when I read negative, really hateful comments, they didn't stick in my mind, but it seems to be how it goes for me. When I read like when having to go through my channel, like deciding if something should be pushed through or not. Having to, honestly, I love reading like Nick and Mojo's great, awesome comments or whatever, and other people's too. But the ones that stick in my mind are the ones that are most hateful ones, and I don't know how to really. I don't know if that's because of trauma, why it attaches to like sometimes even when I'm not supposed to be thinking about them, I think about them. Um, the comments that I read, some of them are just the most. I don't even know how to explain it to you. Like they're really, they literally like wreck my personality. Like make me feel very judgmental as a they're very judgmental and very hurtful to me. Particularly ones based on my own personal, ones based on my own appearance or the ones that are based on my person. Um, I've read one of the ones that make me I know crying. It makes me upset because it's why it makes me upset. Like there was one that I don't get upset. I'm trying real hard. And the reason there's certain ones that make me really upset, particularly the ones when it comes to the disability community, because I'm part of the community and there's a whole lot of people that are part of this community. And when people talk about it in the most hateful way, it makes me really upset. Um, I can't remember what the comment was. It was just the most, if it's very hateful towards the community that I really am protective of. I think because I'm protective of it, it makes me feel really sad. It breaks my heart. Honestly, things about my race break my heart, but I'm not really surprised about it because I've gotten used to that. Being called certain words, I'm kind of unfortunately, I've gotten used to. I hate them, yes, I do, but I'm kind of used to that. Things based on my race, based on my gender, I'm kind of used to them. The ones, those hurt, but I feel like the ones that are particularly centered around the community that I'm trying to protect, and I do try to protect this community as much as I can. So almost like when something is said about this community, not that when something is said about my race or anyone's race, people that have the same race as me and gender, that they don't hurt, and it does hurt me when that happens on this channel. It really does actually make me devastated because I can't protect people on this channel when that happens. I try to, but I hate that I have to protect people when I don't feel a certain way. I don't feel any particular. I don't feel. I'm not racist towards white people, black people. Well, I can't. I don't. Well, some people are racist towards their own race, which don't make any damn sense. I'm not racist towards any race. Like I don't have any. I don't have any hateful feelings towards any race at all in general. But I just wish there was a. I just why I wish there was a way to that YouTube had permanently banned all the trolls. Like this would make my life easier. Like if you get one hateful comment every once in a while, whatever. But like getting these mate, that's why I put the strictest comment little thing on my thing, so we can't just put any comment through. Like I just because I know how certain comments impact my self esteem and my freaking my self worth, so I don't just let anything through. Hence why I read certain comments because I need to make sure it's safe enough for everyone to interact with. If it's not safe for me, then it's not safe for anybody. That's honestly how I judge comments. Like for like Nick's, I don't know how any of him ever get blocked. I don't get it because sometimes I've found them in my blocked and I didn't understand. Well, in the past I did find them. I didn't quite understand why it was in my block because you don't ever say anything that's offensive. I've never seen you say anything offensive. And I don't understand why Mildred sometimes was in my blocked one. I'm sorry, my hidden review thing because unless he must have used maybe he used the word that I blocked. Unfortunately, I have to block certain words because people, and it's because there are people that will use them in a bad way. It's not even because every single person will use this particular word in a bad way. It's because certain people will use it in a disgusting way, and I have to block the word because the I guess the thing doesn't know when you're using it in a bad way and we're using it in a good way. So I have to go read through the comments. I remember like I think one of Amani's comments had gotten blocked before I blocked her off the channel, because of a particular word she had. Um, yeah, like I said, I purposely blocked certain words because there's a lot of words I blocked because I'm not trying to deal with that. Luckily, the ones that are suggestive or judgmental or sexist and inappropriate. Um, so yeah, I'm surprised I still have a voice. Like yes, like Yesterday, I was surprised I had a voice. Today, I'm surprised I have a voice. Didn't think I would have one. Um, honestly, because I think, honestly, I feel like if I wasn't bullied, if I hadn't been bullied in my past, maybe it wouldn't feel as bad because I was bullied based on my behaviors and which are normal behaviors to have. The way I responded to things and the interactions. This is before I knew I was autistic because I did not know that I was autistic back when I was a teenager. So I didn't know the way I was reacting probably was more um based on those like not feeling comfortable on my own skin and it was so like the times where you're supposed to get your purse like you're supposed to be able to be comfortable being yourself. I didn't really get to have those experiences I should have been able to have, so I probably shrunk more into myself. So when any certain thing is a attack on my person, my way, my behavior, my appearance, um other things, I have a problem because those are the things that were hit the most when it came to being bullied. And girls suck. I hate them sometimes. Okay, let's be honest. Certain girls I can't stand. That's why I don't see. It's why I'm surprised they have a friend my best friend is a girl, because I don't like girls like that. Because they be doing. They're the ones. The girls are the ones that hurt me the most. Very wicked. Um, they're very freaking evil, and I know why they're evil like that because women are typically, they know how emotional we are, emotional creatures. So the way you can hurt somebody is attack them somewhere where it's weak for them. So then their emotions will be heightened up. So yeah, no, I don't like that. You said your sister-in-law loses her voice every time. Honestly, I had almost lost my voice, which is why I didn't think I would have been able to do today's stream because my voice was very yeah, I was hurting yesterday, but I still recorded the video I need to record, so we're good. Um, wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to do that because I thought because when we came back from the concert, my voice was there, but it was like real kind of low. So yeah, I really do. I sometimes like wonder, like the person who I always wonder about this because I'm like the person who I like end up being with, whoever it is. They're gonna have to be a particular person. They're gonna have to understand and have like certain behaviors, certain things happen when certain things are not done. Like they're gonna have to understand me because, and I mean when I say understand me, they're gonna have to understand me well. Like these are how I act when something is not done the way I need it to be done. This is how I act. Like I'm when I'm saying you're not gonna get a person who is atypical. Sorry, not atypical. You're not gonna get a typical person. I guess technically, I guess atypical is kind of one that's considered doesn't act the way everyone else does, and that's totally what I am. I don't act like I just kind of wonder who it's gonna be. Are they gonna be like part of the disability community, or are they gonna be neurotypical? Because I can't see my I sometimes trying to figure out like I don't know if I can see myself with a neurotypical person. Only because unless they're a particular neurotypical, like they understand them, like my mannerisms and behaviors and why I act this way. Which the thing is, what I do for like anybody that I'm with, I make sure they know what the hell they're getting into, and not because it's a bad thing. It's because like it's not a bad thing. I just let them know because they're like probably gonna try to figure out like why are you acting like that. Like even my family sometimes does that. They don't always understand, and it's not their fault. They're not in my brain. Like you know, even someone that's been around me my whole life, if they don't understand. And the thing is, if you don't know what's happening in someone's head, you can't possibly understand why they're reacting that way. Like I think my meltdowns and shutdowns and other stuff that I do, like that most people probably wouldn't get. Like I can't see myself. I'm just sometimes I try to figure out, can I see myself with a neurotypical? I don't know. They got to be somebody. They got to be special, I guess. A special neurotypical. They'd have to understand like the like my like understand, but also not coddle me. Cause that's not helpful for me. If you coddle, you understand, but coddle that's literally like defeating the purpose. Um, like I know some people. There are some people that were neurotypical people. that are like a part of the disability community or the neurodivergent community because it works for them. I don't know. I don't know. I've been around neurotypical guys and they don't really get it though, man. They don't understand. Even with my acid reflux, people don't get it. Like, and like that to me, if you can't even get that, I don't know how you're gonna get any of those stuff I go with through constantly. Like, and it's not bad. It's just my thought process is not the same as anyone else's. Like, my thought process is very unique. Um, that's why I told you. See, only person I know that's got me fully, I don't fight. That's what I still never get. Is my ex. The only person out of everybody. He's the only person that actually accepted me the exact way I am. That's why when I like not even dealing with him. Like, I mean, I didn't understand it because I never. Cause I kind of like expect people when they dealing with a form somewhere I like to walk the hell away. That's what because it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot to deal with. Especially being autistic. That I'm not saying the other disabilities don't cause things, but the autistic part is a lot more than. So I feel like it's more. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's more present. I'm not saying my dyslexia or my being dyslexic does come to the forefront when it comes to reading and engaging sometimes, especially when you have a darn hard word that you're trying to get me to run on, which is some bullcrap. Someone does that to me on purpose, but okay. Um, like you can see the reason why I say that you can see behaviors is why I say like, wow, I'm pretty sure Mildred sees it, but she probably relates to me, so I think okay, I think she sees it. Let me not speak for Mildred. She knows if she can see it or not, but I feel like certain people can't deal with me. There's some people that would never be able to be able to be around me, and that's completely fine. I don't care because that's just how life goes. Um, and there's nothing wrong with my behaviors. It's just they're not for everybody. That's all I gotta say. My behaviors are not for everybody. Not everyone can tolerate them. And the reason I say tolerate because some people have to tolerate certain things. Um, Even in like life, you have to tolerate like if you even if you don't like someone, you sometimes have to tolerate them or be civil. So, um, I'm gonna say, shoot, yeah, yeah, you sometimes have to like for example, you said I know you dude I know Nick, you didn't have to say that. I appreciate you because you understand me, you understand, but you also are very I don't even explain it. Like I feel like there are just certain people that get me. And I said that's why I think we'd be friends because you understand like that. I feel like Mildred understands it. I'm pretty sure Mildred understands it too. So, um, like there are certain people I just like gel with, and some people I hell no get the hell away from me. On people, I can't like people that expect me to do everything perfectly. You need to get away from me, Tom. That's exactly what I need you to do. Get away from me. Don't come back over here. Because I don't like that crap because it makes me think that, oh, because I can't do things the way you want me to do them, then I ain't acceptable to you. And that's actually the most, to me, it's very hurtful because I'll always have these. There's no way, there's no time where I won't have these struggles. At least in the human world, they won't be there. I will have these for all this time. They don't go away. They're lifelong disabilities, and I'm not sad that they have them because they make me me. I don't even honestly, I wouldn't even. People say they would wish theirs away. I would never wish mine because they're in like literally ingrained in my like in my personality. So I don't know who I'd be with. I feel like if I didn't have them, I'd be a different person. I don't know if I would like that person. So no. Um, yeah, that's just a thought. Like people that said they would, I don't want to trade apart. I wouldn't even cure it if I had, if it was a cure. I would not cure it. I don't want it cured because it would change who I am, and I don't want to be changed to a different person. Like I wouldn't even recognize myself probably, and no, I don't think I'd like that person. Like I don't even. Sometimes I don't like dealing with certain stuff that it comes with. Yes, that's I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you mean. There's certain things I wish were easier at times. Yes, I will say that too. Like particularly when it comes to pronunciation, I hate that it's so hard for me. I do hate that. But at the same time, I think me being vulnerable in that situation helps other people know that they're allowed. I'm not the only. I know it allows me to remind myself, Mariah, you're not the only one who struggles with this. You aren't the only one to go through these things every day. You're not the only one who has these challenges. And sometimes I think we need to realize that there are humans that go through other humans that go through this. We may not know them, yeah, but it's okay to be a human being. And I feel like just like that live stream that I did this week, last week, sorry, on Saturday, like he said, like there was a little thing about mythology when it comes to disability community, how we can't do anything or we can do everything. That's how people see us. But it actually, but he said the truth is we're just humans, and I 100% agree with that statement because we're treated as we either have to be like have all knowing and whatever, or all basically being able to do equipped to anything, any situation out there, or we're incapable of doing anything. And I don't think either one is who I am. I don't think I can do I'm pretty sure I know I can't do everything, and I know I can do things. So those neither one of those mythologies even fits me. It doesn't. Most of them don't fit any of us. They're just. I feel like they just were put there to scare people to be. That's the one thing I think that's freaking sad to me. I feel like those were made to scare people from having kids that have any kind of issues or um, any disability that may not look desirable. And I'm also biased because, like I said, I'm biased for this because I'm part of the disability community, and I will never say that I'm grateful my parents. Well, my parents didn't. I'm sure they didn't know I was gonna have a disability. If they did, I know they wouldn't have gotten rid of me. I'm saddened for the people. I'm so sad when I hear people saying they're not going to have the child because they have a disability that they can't, they're going to have to, like, like basically have to, the child's going to be with them for the rest of their lives. Um, that breaks my heart because, like, for me, when it comes to that, it's basically saying to me the child's life is not desirable, so I shouldn't have that child. And that breaks my heart because I don't think any human being deserves to be thought of like that. Um, I think every single human being is desirable and they deserve to at least have life. But I'm also maybe biased because you already know I'm part of this community that I feel like sometimes the world is trying to erase um, because they think our voices are worth less than people that don't have any kind of disabilities at all. Of course, like I said, I don't agree with that statement. I don't think we're worthless because we have things that make us different. I don't think that, but like I said, I'm biased, and I guess my biasness could be good and bad because I can't. It's hard for me to see the other viewpoint in that regard because I think each child deserves a chance to live its life. Like, but that's just me. Um, you said you find yourself thinking of my streaming and it makes you more confident. See, I don't really, honestly, funny thing is, like I said, I am a shy person, which is why it's kind of funny that I can talk to people sometimes. But it also depends on if I want to speak. So the reason I can speak to certain people in public sometimes, I realize is why I can do it, is because I don't push pressure on myself to speak or not speak. So when I do speak, it's because I want to. Because like I do feel like in school, the way we were taught, at least in the U.S., I can't say for any other country. I know for at least the U.S. and Maryland, I can't say any other state. I know for my state, we were taught that, oh, you have to speak up or you have to speak. I mean, I can speak in class. I could speak in class but that's my choice. It's a difference. I feel like when you're given a choice, I feel like that's better. Like for me, this is what I realize for myself. When I'm given a choice, I'm okay with speaking. But when the basically someone is forcing me to do something, that's when the problem lies. That's the one thing I realized more lately, that being able to use my voice when I want to, that's fine, but having to be, like, for example, even raise your hand in class, like, you get to choose if you want to raise your hand. Like, not the teacher's not just randomly not randomly just Like I hate popcorning. I hate that popcorn thing. Like when you have to read, like I hate that because it's embarrassing because it's a spot. I don't like spotlighted. That's what it is. I don't like when someone puts a spotlight on me. Um, you said honestly, you weren't aware of how much everyone expects other people to be useful to them. You feel like you've learned a lot, or lean a lot to your limits. Makes sense that you have a choice. Everything goes but honestly, there's a lot of things I used to think that I did not like, but I was wrong. I thought I didn't like reading because being dyslexic it's hard for me to do. It's not that I didn't like. Realized it's not that I don't like reading because I like reading, but it depends on what I'm reading. If something is boring, it just makes me hate reading. It's not even hating reading; it's hating the topic of what I'm reading. Because I used to think because I when I read mystery stuff, I really like. I realize it's not that I hate reading. It's whatever I'm reading is boring to me. I hate whatever the subject is. It's not that I hate reading as a whole. Reading may be difficult in certain points, but I don't actually hate it as a whole. Um, the same way I thought about writing, I thought I hated writing. I don't actually hate writing either. Because when I piece my words together and it actually flows and makes sense, then it's fine. But what's an ADHD trait? Um, like for me, I just don't. I just wish sometimes I wish my brain would cooperate. I just sometimes wish my brain would cooperate with me when I need to cooperate. That's about it. I ain't even trying to be like doing all this extra mess. I just want you to cooperate. Like when I need you to pronounce things, I just need you to pronounce it. Like that's what I need you to do. Like and if you want to uncooperate, whatever. But like I sometimes like I'm seriously there are certain words I know how to say like, and my brain's like, okay, Mariah, we're not saying them today. We're just not doing it. Like um. I don't think it's ADHD. I don't think I know it's from my I know it's from for me it's not from that. It's not enjoying reading because the topic interests me. It's because of my it's because of being dyslexic. Because reading was hard. The pronunciation because all this crap that we normally the stuff we had to read was stupid and I shouldn't say stupid. It was too stupid hard to pronounce things. So it made me not like doing it. I shouldn't say hate. Hate is not the right word. I did not enjoy reading because I'm thinking, you put all this crap in here, I can't read this mess. And then you expect me, after reading something I can't understand, my brain's not articulating because it can't make sense of the pronunciation. Then you have to write something about it. Why would you do this to me? Hence why English was my hardest subject, which makes sense. Being dyslexic makes sense why English was hard for me. Which is honestly, it's already not an easy thing, anyways. Just because I'm a native English speaker, so what? They don't put it. They don't put into. They don't say if you're. They should just say if you're a native English speaker who actually understands how to freaking form words because you don't. You're not dyslexic. That's what they should have put on the damn thing. They should have a certain. In my opinion, they should have a certain reading class for people that are dyslexic. I don't think they should put me. They should lump me in with other. Honestly. Um, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I knew I was dyslexic, but we didn't. I knew I definitely had something. Yeah, I knew from like a long time. I don't think I knew the word dyslexic, but I did know I definitely had problems with reading because we had the Hooked on Phonics books. That's how I learned how to read. Which I kind of sometimes I feel ashamed of, but at the same time it helped me, so I don't feel ashamed of it. I only feel ashamed of it because I think about how everyone else didn't have to do that, but at the same time I am dyslexic, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know if they still have the Hooked on Phonics book tape thingies. It was an interesting way of learning how to read. That might have been another reason why I didn't like reading, because I had to do that stupid Hooked on Phonics. I should say stupid, it just made me mad because it was extra thing that I didn't feel like wanting to do because I appreciate both my parents like getting the stuff for me. I just didn't like that reading was so difficult. I don't like that this language is made so The reason why this stupid language is so hard is because they make all these stupid grammar rules that are not even consistent. That's really annoying. Like, who wants to? I wish I wasn't from this country, because maybe it would be easier to learn a different language somewhere else. This country gets on my nerves sometimes. Like, the grammar rules are dumb because they're not consistent. Like, I before E except after C. I really hate. Well, you might not. Yeah, it works. Well, I don't know how to explain how it works. I can explain to you how it works. I don't know how to explain that to you. Because I don't know how to explain it to you. I guess I can kind of explain. So they have, well, at least I don't know if they still have it this way, but this is how it was done. This is how it was done when I was a kid. They had the tapes, and they also had the stories that go with the tapes. So you play the tapes along with the story. And I think I'm supposed to like repeat what it says, so it's helping me. So if I don't know how to pronounce them, I think I'm supposed to listen to the tape. It's just a whole. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's still like that, but I know it's how it was back when I was a kid. That was a long freaking time ago. But point is, yeah, there's a whole book. Like there was like book sets. There are books with stories and stuff, and you gotta. There's a lot, man. I don't know how to explain it. It was just stressful, is what it was. Um, I just really wish I didn't have pronunciation problems. Like the ADHD and the autism, being autistic and being having ADHD, whatever. But the freaking dyslexic crap, I am like having. I don't care. I don't care if people like go gamer. I don't hate my dyslexia because I can still I can actually function. Like this is why I didn't think I wasn't sure about. I knew I had dyslexia, but it must not be a common one. Um, Pronunciation thing is very common for dyslexics. Now, math and reading, I don't, reason why I wasn't search, I don't know which form of dyslexia I have though, because math I'm good at, and math I'm good at, and spelling I'm pretty good at, so I don't understand, I don't know what the hell it is. I'm not sure which one I have. There's several different types of dyslexia. I'm not sure if I have a mix, if I have a combination of some, it could be. I just know I can't, when people pronounce things, my brain cannot, like, certain words that are common, I can get, like, ones that are freaking all the way out there. Why the hell would you do that to me? That's what I want to say to them. You said, hold on. Yeah. What's an EE? Yeah, I don't know what the heck an EE is. I'm not gonna even try to do whatever you just said. Klingon. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Klingon. I don't even know what that. I know what that is, but I don't care for it. I just need. Wait, are you dyslexic like me too, Mildred? Cause it's not. I wonder. Wait a second. Question, Mildred. Um. Well, I don't know anything about Klingon. No, I'm talking about the language. I don't understand what it is. I'm nothing against you. You like Klingon stuff, whatever. Was it Star Trek? Star Trek. Stinking shows. There's too many Star stuff. It's Star Trek or What's the other one? Star Trek, not Star Wars. It's the two that are similar. Star Trek and the heck is the other one? Star Trek and something. Is it Star Trek and Star Trek or Star? Freaking crap! I don't remember which one it is. Something. I'm not an alien, so I'm not going to say I feel like some. I do feel like that sometimes. I'm not one though, because I feel like I am. No, there's another one. No, there's another one that's similar to Star Trek. What is it? There has to be another one. I know there is. Because their shows were two. Stargate. That's it. There it is. Stargate. I know what I'm talking about. Stargate. That's it. That's it. I knew it's not Star Wars. It's Stargate and Star. That's it. That's why I get confused with those two. It's Stargate and Star Trek. I think Star Trek is the Klingon one. Stargate, I don't remember. I just remember the reason why I got confused, because I know it wasn't no Star Wars. And the reason I knew was that those were both TV shows. Why I said I knew Star Wars. I don't know if I had a TV show, but I know the movies. I'm not watching that. I can't watch things that bore me. That's boring. I've never been interested in Star Wars. I don't ever plan on watching it. My kid can watch it if they want to. I don't. I'm never not interested in it. Um, like I think we used to watch Stargate. I don't think we watched Star Trek here. I mean, my dad watched Star Trek. I don't know if I watched Star Trek. It might have been too old. I'm not trying to be mean. It might have been too before my time. I think Stargate was on when we were. I'm pretty sure Stargate was on. I freaking don't remember when. Let me look at the darn year Stargate was on. I'm not sorry I don't like Star Wars. I don't care. Just because I'm autistic, don't mean I have to like Star Wars. Just to be clear, because people be saying that. I think some people will be saying. I think people are trying to say you if I don't like. I think people are trying to say if you don't like certain things, you're not. I hate when people say that to me because I don't like something. Yeah. Okay. So they did have a film. They had a film franchise. I could have sworn they had a TV show. Hold up a second. Let me see. I could have sworn they had a TV. I swear they had a TV show. Oh, I'm not crazy. It did have a TV show. Yeah. So the first one, I was right. It came out in the 90s. Stargate. Stargate, the movie, came out in 94. I didn't watch. I don't know if I watched that. Stargate, the TV show. It's called Stargate. SG1. That's what it says. Um, That's from 97. My goodness, I feel freaking old when I say that. Stargate is from this. The first one is from 97 to 2000. Yeah, I didn't watch it all the way up there. Not 2007. Definitely didn't watch it all the way up there. My gosh, I was only wow. So it wasn't until I was 15. Well, great. That's funny. I knew it came on because I remember seeing it on my grandmother's TV. That's why I remember Stargate because of the actual gate. Um, I didn't know they had a London one. I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, I honestly I probably get. I guess I get. If I the case I get if I get a lot of my cards revoked, I'm not black, Jamaican, whatever else. Who the hell cares? I don't care. Whatever. I am who I am. I like what I like. That's whatever. Back to the saying. And just because I don't like Star Wars don't mean I'm not autistic. That sounds stupid if someone said that to me. I'll just act like they're not talking to me if they talk to me like that. Um, but yeah, I've never seen it. I don't understand the big. There's certain movies I think why are you so big hype? I don't get it. Like that's one of the ones I don't understand. Like I don't get why you're so hyped up. What is the big deal? Um, but yeah, I don't get it. I'll never get it. I don't care if someone explained it to me. I still don't get it. Like, what am I supposed to be excited about? I don't get it. Like, even when my best friend showed me this movie, I think it was stupid too. It was like, I think it was called Amazeballs or something. Stupid. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't like when things are not something I don't understand. Like, Star Wars, I'll never understand, so I'm not watching that. It's not, if it's supposed to be funny, it's not funny because it's boring to me. Just like the Lord of the Rings, I hate that movie. I don't care. And the reason I hate that movie is literally all I remember seeing is them walking forever. I swear, that's the only movie I've ever fallen asleep to. I don't. One thing my sisters know about me and people that know me well enough, I don't fall asleep to movies. I never do. And to me, if I fall asleep to a movie, it must be boring. If I fall asleep, like literally, all they were doing is walking up and down. I'm thinking, what is this? Some kind of joke? No, I swear. I think I was looking around to see is some kind of joke happening right now in front of me. Like they're really actually walking up this hill for like hours. Well, why would you do that? I don't. That's how I am. I have strong the thing is about me, people should figure out. Well, probably have figured out. When I like something, I strongly like it. When I dislike something, I strongly dislike it. I don't change. And the thing is, I don't change my opinion just because someone else likes something I don't like. I don't care. Like you can like it. It has nothing to do with me. I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. Like I'm pretty sure that's very common for most autistics in general. Or maybe, actually, no. I think it's about very common for most autistic. They either like or don't like something, and it's strong. It's not like a half in, half out thing. We like, let's be honest. I think a lot of us fully commit. We don't just half. I'm pretty sure you have strong dislikes and strong likes too. I just don't know what they are. Um, there was one. I know there was someone on here that said they liked Evanescence. I haven't seen them come back, so I don't know. Um, like me. Shoot, I think they were saying, I can't remember what they were saying, but honestly, it's just the Mariah thing. It has nothing to do with that. Um, for me, it's literally nothing to do with it was generationally hyped, but that's not the reason. I'm never watching it. I don't like it. When I don't like something, I don't care if anyone else likes it. You can like it. It's like I still don't like that movie Lucy. It was boring. I like I understood the concept, but it was like I could have just I could have just felt went to sleep for my final instead of watching that crap when that happened, because it was wasting my time. They showed the good part at the freaking like they showed the good part on the trail. How you do that to me? Like no, no, but yeah. I don't like certain things. I don't. There are certain things I like when it's hyped. Certain things I don't like when they're hyped. It depends on me. I don't like. I don't make decisions based on other people's. I never. That's the one thing most people know about. Well, my whole family knows this about me. I don't make this. If someone, just because someone, like, even if one of my family members likes something, if I don't like it, I don't care. If you like it, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't care if you like it because it's not gonna make me. Just because you like it doesn't make me like it. You can like it. It's not. That's not. I'm not gonna say you can't like it. I'm just saying I'm not gonna change my opinion just because my family knows in general. My sister, one thing she said she knows about me. She says one thing I know for certain about you is that when you fully commit to something, regardless if you like or dislike something, you don't change it because someone else differs from your opinion. That doesn't, and that's how I've been for a long time. It's not. I don't think it's. I think to me, it tells me if you don't like something, or sorry, if you like something or don't like something, you change your opinion because someone else says they don't or do or don't like something. It tells me you're not confident in what you like, and I don't. Why aren't you? And I'm thinking, in my opinion, why aren't you confident in what you don't what you like or commit to it? Because it makes me think you're a wishy-washy person kind of thing. Like you're not holding to your own beliefs. It's okay to hold to your own beliefs, and even if you're the lone person on one side, I'm just saying, even if I was a lone person, the only person that did not like something, oh well, that's fine. I don't have to like it because everyone else likes it. Like you don't have to do that. You don't have to like compromise all your beliefs and what you like because someone else doesn't like. Who the hell cares if they like or don't like? There are a lot of people that are going to hate things you like. Oh well, that's called life. Um, now, now being like, I don't really know how to make people like. That's just like, come on, like that's just life. Like I don't care. Like it's like if someone said, "Oh Mariah, you if you don't like it, then I'm gonna do something to you." That's not gonna change my opinion. Don't care. I don't care. Like if someone said, "Oh my, if you don't like them, I'm gonna do this and this and this." Okay, I guess I'll be doing this and this and this because Mariah's not changing her opinion just because you tell me you're gonna do this and this and this. I don't care. That's a your problem, not Mariah's problem. That's your problem. Um, I think to me that's attractive when someone just sticks on their beliefs regardless of what other people have to say. That's an attractive quality to me. Like not because to me it tells me that you don't need anybody to like or dislike something. You're gonna stand on what you want. Like to me, that's an attractive quality. You don't have to have some supporters. You don't have to have followers. You could even be the lone person. Like even if other people like it, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But point is, you stand on what you want, not because you don't do it because other people want it. It sounds like sometimes it seems like a lot of people. Oh, I have to do this because other people want. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you and now if you're fully 100% behind it, yeah, you can do it. But if you're like okay, I'm like 50% behind it, 50% behind stuff. I really can't. The one thing I don't like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the one thing I can't stand. Is like someone that follows somebody knowing you don't like anything they stand for. You just follow them. That's not to me. That's not attractive quality. I don't want to be even talk to someone that does that because it tells me that so if the person changes so say you believe all the stuff they believe, you already had stood for all that stuff, and then somebody decide, oh, let me flip everything I just said I like and like something else, so then you got to change all your other stuff that you actually believed in. Hell no, hell no, I don't care. People are like, Mariah, you're being a bitch for saying that. I'm not a bitch for saying anything. All I'm saying is stand on what you believe. Don't change it for anyone else. And I think it's 100% accurate. And I don't really care. People are like, okay, Mariah, well, I don't need to talk to you anymore. That's fine. I don't care. Good. That means you were never meant to be talked to in the first place. That's what it is. It means they're never meant to be talked to in the first place. If you're gonna go get mad at me for being honest about something, that's honesty. And honestly, honesty is to me. I respect people that are honest from day one, rather than the people that pretend to be a certain. I can't stand fake people. That's the one thing I freaking hate. People that are fake. People that, oh, I believe all this stuff. Oh, but when the person, but then you go and they're complete opposite. I don't like people that, oh, I stand on this, but then when someone changed their mind, oh no, I stand. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I stand on that. It's like hold to your belief. It's not. There's nothing wrong with holding to your belief. I know a lot of people think, yeah, it's hard. It's bad to hold to your belief. It's not. You can have differing opinions and agree to disagree because there's a lot of people I agree to disagree with, and I'm allowed to do that. And because I've had conversations with people where they did not agree with nothing I said, and I still held to what I said. Like just because you don't agree or do agree or whatever, don't agree with me, I don't have to change my viewpoint just because you think it's wrong or whatever the hell you think. Because I'm my own person. That's the main issue. That's the main thing. You're your own person. You don't have to do something just because someone else says it. You have your own mind. You're allowed to think differently. You don't have to do things based on, oh, this person, even if this person has a whole big following, whatever, doesn't mean that their viewpoints trump your own. That's what it means. That's sad to me. That's really sad. That's really sad that people feel that way. That actually makes my heart sad. I don't know what to say to that. I'm a the one thing I know for my fact. That's the one thing I'm not changing. And if anyone dates me and they're like, Mariah, you can have your own opinion, I guess I'll be saying, yo, yeah, okay, you can get away from me. You can go somewhere else. Go find someone else who wants to be doing whatever the hell you want. If I don't want to do something, I ain't changing nothing just because you want me to do. I'm not no damn robot. That's the one thing. I think a lot of people think, oh, human beings are supposed to be robots. We're supposed to follow everything the other people want because, oh, we're supposed to be subservient to that person. That's not, like, I just think basically being on solely on somebody's own opinion, just being solely on their opinion just because, no, and the reason I have a problem with that is only because if you solely rely on the opinion, if their opinion keeps flopping, that means you're going to keep flopping with them. Like, I understand agreeing with the opinion, that's fine, whatever, that's fine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you don't fully support it, but you feel like you have to support it because that person's going to, like, not be your friend or whatever because of you don't agree with the opinion, then I guess screw that friend because that means they're not your friend. If you have to literally change your opinion to stay friends with somebody, yeah, no. I don't that means I don't need that friend person because it's actually insane to me. Like I don't need to change my opinion to be your friend. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, whatever. But I won't be. The one thing I will not ever be is pushed into a situation where I'm told I have to comply or we're not friends. That's fine. I guess we're not friends. That's exactly what I'll say. I've done it before and I'll do it again. I've done that before. I will communicate someone from my life if they want to be telling me I have. I don't have to do anything. I'm not your damn servant. That's what I'm not. You said you remember as a kid hearing George Lucas wanted to replace his actors with robots because it would be easier. And I remember as a kid feeling hurt. Honestly, I don't really care what he wants to. I don't even know who he is. I don't care what he wants. I respect humans. It's not that I don't respect them. I respect them, but I respect those who stand on their own values and don't change them just because someone else doesn't agree with them. That's what I respect. I've always respected people like that. Maybe that's probably why I have my friend who that's probably why my best friend is my best friend because she's one of those people I will not be friends with someone that I will not be friends with someone that I can't feel like their opinion just wavers and has to change because someone will hate them for having a different opinion. I can't be friends with someone like that. I can't because it tells me that you don't have any confidence in yourself that you can make a decision that is vital for yourself. Like that's what that shows me. It shows me that you think that someone's opinion is way more worth more value than your own. That is actually that makes me sad for you. Like because that basically means you don't value yourself as a person, and that makes my heart sad. I don't know what to say to that. Like, I don't really care if people hate me. Okay, Mariah, you're canceled. I can see that happening. Oh well, if I'm canceled, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna say the thing about me is I say what I say, and I'm not gonna change my word just because someone is butthurt for what I say. Um, And people are typically butthurt when I say my honest opinion to things. And it's not because I'm being a rude person. It's just because I'm honest, and I don't really feel bad when I'm honest because people always make me feel. A lot of people have made me feel bad for being honest about things. There's nothing wrong with being honest. There is a way of doing things the right way and doing it the wrong way. Like followers, I understand. I don't really want to be a follower, honestly. I think that's probably why maybe I am the way I am. I certain times I like showing it back in the background, but I'd rather be myself. And if I get hated, I've been hated before, so I wouldn't really care if it happens again. Been hated by people in real life and online. I don't care anymore. Because for a long time I just let people just speak for me as if my voice didn't matter. Allow their opinions to act as if they are better than as if anyone's opinion is better than my own. Like I don't have I'm allowed to have a voice. I'm allowed to have one. Just like every single person on this channel that comes here is allowed to have a voice. Your opinions matter. I may not agree with every single opinion people have on here. But I'm a human being. I don't think you're going to um I don't think you're going to explain. I don't think anybody will agree with every opinion, and even if they do, that's like if that's their choice. I will not, probably most likely, because I have my own way of thinking, and my way of thinking doesn't change um, based on something I don't stand behind. If I don't stand behind something, even if someone says it and they strongly believe it, that's their choice. But if I don't agree with it, I won't. I won't speak on it. I won't say anything to it because if someone tries to get me into an argument, because some people try to goad you into an argument, I just won't say nothing. Because if you want me to say my honest opinion, and if it's mean, then don't ask me if you don't want to know the answer. Because that's one thing I don't like. People trying to make you. I don't like when people try to back you in a corner and you ask for my. No, I hate when people do that actually because I've had it happen before. People ask for my opinion and then I give it to them and they get butthurt when I give it to them. So then don't ask me anything. Because you can't expect me to, like, you tell me to be honest, but then I'm honest and then you get mad because I'm honest. That's literally like, then don't ask me questions. Like, literally the same with my sisters. My sister, the same way. They say, what the heck happened? Why did it froze? That was weird. Back to saying, like, my sisters, people have asked them questions and then they're brutally honest about their opinion, but then people get mad when they then so why did you ask me then? Like, don't ask me something if you don't want to know the answer. Like, I'm just going to tell you, anybody that comes on this channel, if they ask me a question and then ask me what my brutal opinion is, yeah, I saw that. I don't know why I did that. Um, I just, like, I would not ever ask Mildred or Nick that, well, Nick might be able to handle. I don't know about Mildred because sometimes my opinion might be a little bit too honest for people. Like, I don't know. I feel like for Mildred, I feel a little bit more sensitive giving her my opinion because I feel like unfortunately for women, and I'm not trying to be rude, it's just emotions can get high. Like for me, because my brutal honesty can smack people's feelings, not purposely, it's just how it goes. I think Nick might be able to handle it better between the two of you. Let's be honest, he's dealt with the reason why I say that because he deals with when I be messing with him, when he be starting things when he's not out of fun though. When it comes to he's a really good sport. That's why I say I think he'd handle it better. I don't really try to like go out of my way to pick on you like even out of fun because I try to make sure because I don't the one thing I do and I'm very concerned because I am a woman and I've been in situations where I've been made like the butt of the joke or whatever. I try purposely not to go out of my way to mess with Mildred because I'm thinking I see her as myself, so I don't mess with her. And so, um, then I know Nick can handle it, and he seems like I don't want to because I feel like he's one of those people. At least based on what I've encountered on here, he can because he seems like one of those people that can laugh off anything, and of course I've never said anything offensive, but I don't want um shoot. I don't want being a woman, and I don't know. I'm not trying. I'm not even trying to say Moja is like sensitive like me, but I see her as myself, so I don't want to touch. I don't. I try not to touch that. Yeah, I don't try to touch it. So I just like the Nick and handle. I don't know. I feel like if he was my kid brother, technically he wouldn't be my kid brother because he'd be older than me, but still, whatever. I guess he'd technically be my pseudo older brother, even though it's only a couple of years. Technically, it's not even two because you're about a week. Sorry, I heard my mom's distracted me. But I feel like I feel like because he's like, it's not even because you're younger. It's not even the reason. Like I have two sisters that are younger than me. It's not has anything to do with that. It has to do with your personality. Your personality is what makes you be. I can mess with you like that. Like my ex, I know I can mess with him, and not the way you sounds. Yeah, it's under 2 years, but still. So technically, you're just my friend who's close in age. Back to what I was saying. The point I feel like the reason why I can mess with you is because I feel like you have one of those personalities that's like calm, but it can deal with funny or whatever. Deal with my funny kind of witty-ish. I don't even know, but I call myself witty. I don't. I wouldn't really call myself witty, but I am kind of calling myself witty here. Um, that I feel like you can handle things. I can. It's because it's a sibling thing. I think it's what it is, a sibling thing. Because you have siblings like I do, but you're on the opposite end. You're the younger. You're the younger. I'm the oldest. Um, and we have like this. I don't know how to explain. It's kind of like we have this like you understanding. I won't push it too far. You understand that I'm not like picking on you kind of thing. I would say that it's more like you understand my freaking mannerisms and behaviors. It's not when I'm talking to you, when I'm messing around, I'm not being. It's almost like it's weird. You're the only like on here. You're the only one I've been able. That's really freaking odd. That I just thought about it. Like my sister, I let my guard down around certain people in my family. Um, and on here, you're like the only one I've been able to let my guard down. Like you get to see some. It's weird. Nobody really. There's only a few people in my real life that get to see my actual personality. You're one of the ones that actually gets to interact with it. Nick gets to interact. Mildred gets to interact with it when she wants to, I guess. But you've gotten to interact with it out of all the people on here the most, Nick. It's because you. It's almost like you. It's like you like. I don't know how to explain. It's almost like you get a piece of me, but it's like you're sometimes in my head. It's almost like you. I don't know how to explain it. You're not like my soulmate or nothing, and I'm not trying to be weird or nothing. It's almost like you get me, so I can feel like I can let you in. It's like weird. It's like a weird looking. It's like a weird like dynamic. Like you're not like in person friend. Probably would have been my in person friend, but it's like it's almost like you get a piece of me that most people couldn't get. So that's probably why I feel comfortable messing with you because you get like it's. I don't even know how to explain it to you. I swear I don't know how to explain it. It's not like it's not like it's not even my best friend, who is my best friend. I'm sure she could get pieces of this. It's just I haven't seen her in a long time, so things have changed. Like I feel like if we were in person, she definitely would see this. She gets to see my personality. It's just I haven't seen her in person, so it's not the same. At this moment, it's not the same encounter. We still have our moments of fun and stuff, but it's not the same. Like it's not the same, dude. I really wish I could know how you. If you ask me, see if I if see, I already know what I do if you prank me. If you be like, you'd be trying to figure out like when is Mariah gonna get me when. And then you'd be like, oh, dang, I forgot you didn't get me. Like, what you be like, I know you would do it. You'd be like, because you would got me. And then I've been like, I have to figure out how I'm going to get him back. Like, I would be obsessing over it. Because I'd be like, I could see you doing that. I could see you, like, hiding on my bed, popping out, and they almost giving me a heart attack. And then I'd find a way to get you. And then it'd be like a whole, it'd be like a war, it'd be like a prank war in like, time something in his house. It would be because they'd be like, "Why would you do that to me?" Mariah does not like when you do that to her. And actually, really, you know what I could see you doing, which it would make me really mad. But for you, it'd be funny, but it would really piss me off. That stupid prank where the people paint their face black. See, hell nah. If I punch you, it's not my fault. I'm sorry. If I punch someone and they do that to me, it's not my fault. Because you shouldn't be doing that shit where you freaking paint your face and it's dark as hell and you can't see nothing but someone's eyes. Have you lost your damn mind? So you give someone a heart attack. Yes. You said you think that's you're Yeah, I don't think I could handle that. I'm not gonna lie. But if I no, but I guess if I was around you enough, I would be able to. I would probably be used to it, but I'd probably get annoyed by it. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's because we have different personalities. Our personalities, it's like weird. They mesh in one way, but then they're like opposites for others. Like particularly that prank thing, that would make me pissed. Like I never had a friend that like would prank people. I don't know. I didn't have any friends like that. Now if I had a friend like that, maybe it'd be okay because I would know what to expect. But I don't have any friends like that. I didn't have friends that like pranked each other to get like their attention and stuff or whatever, make it fun. I didn't really have that, so I don't know how I would react to it, um, because I didn't have it. But I had friends that were more kind of similar to me, so it's not even pranksters. Like no, he'd probably be the class. Well, then if we wait, actually, technically he wouldn't have been my class. He would have been in 2008. Yeah, that would have been interesting. I'm just thinking about something when I said that would be interesting. Because I was thinking about someone when I said that number. My gosh, that would have been interesting. I would have loved to see you if you were in this class because I would have loved to see how you interacted with I would have loved to see how you interacted with one of my former friends' exes. I would have loved to see that. I'm just thinking about it in my head. It would have been interesting. Actually, dude, if you were my friend, oh, I just thought about it. If you were my friend and you lived here, dude, you probably would have welcomed me and my sister home sometimes, even though we don't live in the same. You don't live. We probably wouldn't have lived in our neighborhood. Then you would have been like, "Who's that guy over there?" Because you would have been in the same class as him. It was so weird. I think about it sometimes. I sometimes want to say something to my one of my former classmates from high school, but that's his brother, so it makes it weird. So I can't do it. It's weird. He is nothing like his brother. That's why it's odd to me because I could never see him doing that, like going outside the house. I just remember it being outside her house, which unfortunately is 2 houses from us, so we have to walk past him to get past that. It was weird. He was outside the house. I remember it. He was pacing. I had never seen nothing like that. I don't. I remember when me and my sister both told her not to date him. She did not listen to us, and I had wished she had because it caused a it. I like older sibling. I really do like being an older sibling. It's awesome. I just I don't like I did not like that guy. I remember when she told us I said, why did you date him? And I think she said she pity dated him. I am never doing that to somebody because it means I don't actually like them. So why the hell am I? Yeah, no, nah, nope, I ain't doing. I've never done that. I don't ever plan on ever doing that. Of course, I know it was high school. It might have been different back. I don't really understand. So, but I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. I didn't like. It was real awkward, yo. Yours was, oh hell nah. Nick, see, it just calculated. See, that means you planned it. So that means if you do that to me, I would have to plan something. I don't even know what the hell I do because I can't do certain ones because I really don't like certain things. You said you're more similar to your sister in that regard. So you're more. Wait a second. So you kind of sound like oh, that's a good and bad thing. You plan it out like a freaking homework assignment, so that's good in that way, but it's bad because that means, damn, that means, oh no, no, that's both good and bad. Why would you? That is bad, dude. That means, wait a second. Does that mean you like planned it out for weeks? That's really bad, yo. That is so bad. Dude, you probably planned it out for weeks. That's kind of terrifying thinking about it. I don't know how I feel about that. No, but yes, seriously, if anyone wants to make me pissed, this is one of the way you can make me mad. And I mean, I say mad, I'll be mad for a long time if someone did this to me. A glitter bomb. I hate the glitter. I freaking hate. Oh my gosh, I hate glitter so much because I can't get it off. I remember like one time my best friend, I told her she had I told her she had glitter on, so she was trying to get. I'm not gonna lie, I understand her point because I freaking hate glitter. It gets on everything and it can't get off easily. Like, why the hell would someone do that to me? God, I'm just telling you right now. Please, if someone does to me at a wedding, I will never talk to that person. I won't talk to them ever again for doing that. Because especially if you did it deliberately, knowing I hate that. Why would you do that to me? I swear, Mildred, if you ever did that to me, I wouldn't be talking to you. I'm not even kidding. I really, really, when I say I really hate glitter, I really, really, really hate it. I really do. It's one of the things you can't get off. I swear. It like takes hours to get one little stupid speck of glitter off. No, a whole. See, I can't. I would be so pissed. I would literally would be pissed. I would really, when I say I'd be pissed, I mean really pissed. You'd be thinking, oh, Mariah got over. No, she didn't get over it. No, she didn't. Imagine someone doing that to you at your wedding. Oh, hell no. That's like, that makes, to me, that makes it worse. At my, I'm sorry, I can't forget. How am I supposed to forget that? You mess up my freaking, oh, see, I feel better for you. You understand. See, your brother would be excommunicated for me. I don't know him. That's what it would be if he did that to me. I ain't even kidding. I swear I would it'd be like I don't know who that is. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I'm literally not kidding. I'd be like I'd be literally but the thing is the thing I know for a fact is people that know me would never do that to me. And if they did that to me, they already know what would happen. I already told my sister if they do that to me, I'm not talking to you. And I mean it. Because they know how much I hate glitter. It's not even a joke. And when someone does something I really hate and they do it to make me try to think it's funny, that just makes it worse. I'm not even joking. It's not a prank. I'm dead serious. Because that's not a prank to me. Because that's just, to me, that's just hateful. When I say I don't like something, you purposely go out of your way and just do something I really do not like. That is literally not a prank. That's like, now you done crossed the line. To me, it's very similar to someone intentionally committing some kind of crime and trying to pretend, oh, I didn't mean to commit the crime. Well, then why did you do it? That's similar in that regard to me. Yeah, people that are my friends, if they did that to me, I'm not even kidding. I'll be like, okay, I don't know who you are. You must be some random person I never met in my life. So now, someone that didn't know me I consider that bullying to me doing it. Yeah, exactly, that's what it is. That is what that is. That's bullying. Because if I literally told you not to do it, I told you. And if I told you, and my sisters already know me. They know me well enough. No, I told them I hate glitter. And when I say I hate glitter, I mean I freaking hate it. Like, don't bring it near me. I mean, there's stuff I wore with glitter, but I didn't realize back then I didn't like glitter. Um, it's because see, if it didn't get stuck to everything, I wouldn't hate glitter. Like it literally gets stuck to everything. Like I don't. I swear, the other day I had a piece of glitter on my face. I don't know how I got glitter on my face because I didn't have anything glitter. And I said to my sisters, I said, did either one of you use something with glitter in it? Because I was like trying to scrub my face off. Actually, I don't think it's on. Yeah, it's not on my face. Thank God, because that was like making me pissed. Like for real. Like. Honestly, if you ever got someone good. Well, that's not good. I don't like that. Mariah would never do something someone hates. Like, I literally, like, for example, it's the same way if someone pranked me a clown, don't expect me to talk to you again. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's certain things, there is literally certain things I really don't like. And clowns, there are certain things. Glitter's one of them. Clowns I really don't like. And I mean, when I say clowns, I mean real. The clowns that you see at birthday parties. Because I don't know who you are. I don't know I don't know what you look like before you put that crap on. No. Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's a no zone. See, you say glitter is worse than... Hell no. That's the big... You done made it worse for me. See what I'm saying? Like, see, you said glitter is worse than sea sand, but it's the same as if... See, fuck that. No, what do you mean? I know, see, and the sand, the sea, whatever, the sand from the sand from the beach is bad. It gets in your crop and stuff, and it gets everywhere. But at least you can get the freaking thing out of your stew if you pour the damn thing out. But for glitter, the thing, it's almost like it has some kind of glue in the damn thing that gets stuck to you. I almost wonder if there's glue in the glitter or something, because I'm trying to figure out how does it get stuck to your skin? I don't understand that. I literally don't get it. Like, it makes me mad. I can totally see you having like a prank war with somebody, and then yeah, and then you be trying to say Mariah come in. Yeah, no, Mariah's not involved in this. Mariah does not. Mariah's invisible. You can't see her. That's what I'll be saying. I'm not kidding. If it's really bad, I'm gonna be like, okay, Mariah's not here. You called her, but she didn't come. That's what happened. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Oh, is that? My gosh, is that really why? It's because it's metallic. Yeah, that makes it worse. I can't. You said it's because it sticks to your skin. Hell nah, man. That makes it worse. Because of the static. Oh, hell no. You done made me more mad. Don't tell me that. That's so annoying. What you mean? Why would it? Why would they do that? Like, why would you do? Whoever made glitter, they did that on purpose to piss everyone off that don't like glitter. I wouldn't be surprised if Mildred likes glitter. I just wouldn't be surprised. I think my sisters like glitter. Yeah, get that crap away from me. That's what you can do. Sprinkles, whatever. Glitter is a hell no. That's it. Like, if you want to be confetti, whatever, I don't care. It can come off as paper. Hell no with the freaking glitter. Like, don't bring that crap near me. I just remember this one time. I literally just remember when my best friend had glitter on her and got glitter on her college. And she started like, almost like, it's like she had ants on her. Yeah, hell no with glitter. Like, I don't do glitter. Glitter is like an enemy. Like, it should be burned up in the fire. That's how I feel about glitter. Burn up in the fire, glitter. That's what you go do. Because it's like waste of money. I don't like things that I can't get off my body when I want to get off it. Like, that's not working for me. Like, if it was easy to get off, I wouldn't mind glitter because it's not easy to get the hell off. Imagine if you get glitter all in your hair. How the hell are you going to get that out? No. Like, I was thinking about it because a glitter bomb is going to be everywhere on your body. Oh, nah, see, that. I wish someone would do that to me and they set it off and then they say, I had the elbow. Hopefully, I don't punch your ass out. Hopefully, that's what I don't do. I swear, if someone does to me, I would be so pissed. I wouldn't be able to control what the hell I do. Hopefully, my spouse just holds me back and says, Mariah, it's fine. Because that's exactly what I hope they would do because I can't. I would not be able to process. You done just did what to me? Why would you even? I don't even understand why anyone would ever think to bring a glitter bomb at somebody's wedding. I swear, someone did that to me. I swear, if someone did that to me, you're gonna wish you didn't do that. I promise you on everything. That's gonna be a. Hopefully, I don't punch you out for that. That would make me mad. Like, why would you do that to somebody? At least if you're gonna do it, you at least ask the person if you can do it, not just do it because you want to do it. What kind of crap is that? It's not your wedding. It's mine. My wedding. You follow my rules. You said when you first were introduced to glitter as a kid, you thought it was cool, but as you learned more about it as a kid, see, I never liked it. Even when I was a kid, it was whatever. I ain't like it. I never had it. I never didn't. I didn't. The first time I think I realized I didn't like it is when it got stuck to my skin. That's when I realized I did not like glitter because I don't understand why they would do that though. Why would they make it that I don't. I just don't. I just don't get the. I wish it could just stay on the paper. Nowhere else it could go. The paper. That's it. If it could stay on the paper, then Mariah would be fine with the glitter. Because the people be getting on people on purpose. That's when I get. That's when Mariah be making it mad. Like you probably would get along with my sisters, Mildred. Maybe. I say maybe because my sisters are similar to me in certain regards. Very brutally honest girls. I like that for them. Honestly, probably why I get along with my best friends so well, because we're very brutal, honest. We don't mince words. Most people can't take it. Well, it's just fine. Which means most people can't be friends with us, probably, which is completely fine. I think my sister's like later. I don't understand that concept, but okay. And I'm not gonna act like I said. This is the same way. The same way Mildred likes glitter, I'm not gonna change my opinion of liking it because she doesn't. There's a key point right there. Just because she likes it doesn't mean I have to like it. That's how that works. Like you can have friends that like things you don't like, and you don't have to change it to whatever you like because someone else doesn't like it. I would not cry because you like glitter. I'm glad you like glitter for yourself, but don't bring that crap around me. That's what I'd say. That's how that goes. You can like something. If I don't like it, I don't want it on me. Like if you purposely do that to me, like I would call it we're not friends. Because that to me that means you don't respect my. That's the reason why it makes me mad because you're not respecting my boundaries. That's the reason. Because people, anyone, well, most people should know. The reason why it pisses you off because you're not respecting the boundaries. That's what it is. At least that's what it is for me. Someone came to my wedding with a glitter bomb and they know what I don't like and they bring it intentionally. Tells me you don't respect my boundaries, so that means we were never friends. That's what that means to me. That's the reason why it pisses me off because almost like a like a slap. I slapped Mariah in the face. I did what I want to do because this is supposedly my event. I can do whatever I want. That's why it pisses me off. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. What's her name? That's why Monty's not on this channel because she wasn't respecting my boundaries. She kept overstepping that. Her entitlement was a problem, but the boundary stepping was more what reason why she got kicked off the channel. And I'll kick anyone off the channel who disrespects my boundaries. Me or Nick or Mildred will pick anyone off here who disrespects the boundaries. I don't know. I don't care if someone disrespecting Nick's boundary, getting kicked off. Someone disrespecting Mildred's boundary, getting kicked off. Someone disrespecting anyone on this in the community's boundary, I will kick them off, or they will be kicked off. I just kept letting someone disrespect my boundaries, which was not okay. And I realized after the thing with this therapist thing, my boundaries have been keep getting disrespected. We're not gonna keep taking this. That's not okay. I'm gonna start protecting my boundary, my peace, and taking someone off here that was causing me immense problems and causing my peace to be destroyed every time I would interact with them. It tells me I no longer need to be engaged with someone that keeps doing that. And Mildred, like I said before, let me know if you want me to send you the link to the discount for the art. Cause for coffee it ends at 12. The discount ends at 12 a.m. On Saturday, and for Patreon it ends on at 8 a.m. on Saturday, on the 4th. Um. Yeah, I still don't care. I really still want no during. I don't care. I just don't want anything. I don't want anything done to me that disrespects my boundaries, glitter or whatever else. Um, but wait, are you saying you want me to send you the link? The hell no! That's a hell. Oh hell no! Nick, please tell me that's not a real thing. That's not funny. That's not funny. I swear that's not funny. That is like the worst. That's like the worst thing you just said to me. Don't ever say that to me again, please. That's like horrible. That's like two terrifying things. Okay, I'll put. Where you want me to put the link under your comment? You want me to put the link under your comment? On under the comment that you posted under that under my post from last Saturday. I can't believe we're so close to 2,000, but I don't know when we're gonna get there. I really can't believe that we're so close. Okay, I will put it under there then. So when I hope you get, because I can't ever know if you get my post when I reply to things. I don't even know if you get my post because you never engage, so I don't ever know. So can you please like it so I know when you got it? Because you never because I never know if you ever see my comments because I know Nick sees them because he actually hits a button so I can tell if he actually seen it. So, but I don't ever know if you get it because you don't respond with them, so I don't know. How will I know if you got the link though? That's the one thing I don't know how I'm gonna know that. Oh, okay. You'll put a like. Oh, you put a thumbs up. Okay. Um, I don't know. I'm actually surprised I have energy at all because like literally yesterday I was like, dude, I was like, dude, when I woke up I was like, man, why am I so tired? And I was like, oh yeah, because the concert was like a lot of energy out of me. It was not even just the walking part. Like of course my interacting with people probably drained it because it drained it because like I'm an introvert, which is ironic because I can be extroverted at times. It's not very often, but I mean not very often, but I can do it. Like, I can speak to people. I didn't think I could at points because I'm introverted. So, and also being autistic, I don't do well at social interactions, but I can speak when needed. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. It's hard for people that are most autistics who are introverted to understand what I do. Some people actually, so there are some autistics that are extroverted. I'm just not one of them, and that's fine. Um, but yeah, yeah. I just hope that this channel helps other people. I don't know how. The point is, I think I'm gonna call this one today. Protect your boundaries and own your maybe own or freaking. Oh yes, don't back down on your opinions. That's what I'm gonna go with. Or I might either play your piece or don't go down. Which one you would rather? Protect your peace or don't go back on your opinions. Own them. Which one's better? I like the second one better, but it could be the first one. Well, also you're like me, Nick. That's probably why with that. Because I think you're a night owl just like I am. My sister is. I have two different sisters. One is more of a night owl like me, and the other one is honestly, actually, one is like I think she's both actually. She might be an or she can do both, early and night, but I'm definitely a night person. Night. I'm 100% night owl. I've been like this since I was little. My sister, my one who's like actually right across the hall over here. She's an early bird, a person who's always been a morning person. I've never. We're completely opposite in that regard. I think the youngest. I think I'm not sure if she's a night person because she's oh I'm not sure if she's both or just a night owl because she's like me. She stays up late, but she also can. It's weird. I don't know what the heck she is. I'm pretty sure she's a night owl like me, but at the same time I feel like she can get up in the morning. I think she's more of a night owl though. I think she's like me and my mom. I think we're us three are night owls. My sister over here is an early bird. And we both have always been. I've always been, and I know she's always been an early person. I don't. I like literally. I can wake up in the morning, but my brain's like it's still not all the way there yet. So yeah, that is what happened. I kind of feel like I hope whoever like. Is it bad that I kind of hope whoever. I don't know if I want to marry someone that's an early bird or a night owl because I feel like both have their benefits. Like me being a night owl, I'm like alert at nighttime, but early bird, I feel like it's not even a bad thing being an early bird. It's just I'm not that. I just don't know if it's better to shoot. What the heck am I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't know which one I want to marry to. Like, would I marry someone? I don't know if I want to marry someone that's like me in the regard of staying up late. But that means I'll always be able to sleep early. I don't know if I like that though, because like that means like if I want to do something, you'll be sleeping. Like what? But I'm also introverted, so I don't know how that works. Kind of want someone that's like I feel like I kind of want someone that's a night owl, but also extroverted, like more than I am. Um, I think I want someone that's night owl, but also extroverted. Doesn't have to be fully extroverted, but I need someone that's more extroverted than I am. I'm not very extroverted. I can do things if I want to, but it takes a lot more energy to like. I kind of have to be sometimes be coaxed to do it. I said, but I'm also learning. Also, I'm teaching myself it's okay to do things. That is another thing I'm learning. My sisters are teaching me because they're awesome. Because they always are not always. They do stuff more than I do because they're more extroverted than I am. Way more. I feel like. I feel like both my sisters are more extroverted, even though one is similar to me and introverted. Her battery could change, but she seems more extroverted than introverted than I am. What the heck was that? It's like some kind of horn. Sorry, it distracted me. I wonder if I have more. Wait, are you an introvert too? I'm sorry. Are you an extro? Wait, are you anyone extroverted on here? I think I did. I think. What do I think Nick is extroverted? Yeah, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm talking about you. I'm just thinking. At some reason, I always thought you were extroverted, but I don't think you might not be. I don't know what Mildred is. Oh wow. See, I feel now. See you. I think maybe that's why we get. Maybe that's why we get along too. Then, because my sister, I feel like my sister over here is more extrovert than I am. I think I'm pretty sure my sister that's over there, she's on the outside of the house, is more extroverted than I am. I'm learning to be extroverted. I'm also learning to take more risks. It's hard though for me because I like being in control. And I don't like that I can't be in control. I hate it. Like, I was trying to figure out. My sisters are like telling me like, which I agree kind of with them, but at the same time I don't, because my fear wants to take over. They were saying, Mariah, you should do like an escape room, and I don't know. We should do an escape room. I want to do an escape room, but I'm kind of you're introvert, not a freaking way. Sorry. The reason I don't mean that, like you can't be introverted, but my when I communicate with you, I don't sense the introvertedness at all. Maybe because we're very similar. It might be why I don't pick up on it, which is ironic because you would think I would pick up on it. Wait, so you're kind of like my sister then? My sister is introverted, and the reason I know she's introverted because she always be saying so she says her social battery is drained. But it's weird though because like I guess she's like you in that regard because she can still do things and go out and do things. That's how my book. That's how my sister, the youngest one's over there, that side of the house is, and my sister over here. I think she's more extroverted than me. I don't know how extroverted she is. I definitely know they're both more extroverted than I am. But I didn't know you could be introverted and do things. I guess my sister is introverted and extroverted. I don't know what the percentage is. I think I'm. I think I'm 25. If I remember right, I'm like 25% extroverted, like 75% introverted. So I'm way more introverted than extroverted. Um, and I forgot, like I did go to things when I was a kid, but I forgot I did that. Like the one thing I remember, there's a few things I remember, like, and even the only one thing well, a couple things I did too as an adult, um, like with people, like crowds of people, because I forgot I went to things as a child. When I was like at elementary school, we went to this dance. It was like I can't remember. It was like a decades dance. It was interesting. My mom did my hair, me and my sister's hair, like as Afro puffs, balls, thingies. Well, also we had a lot more hair when we were kids. But we did the 70s as our decade. It was interesting because we had like the whole outfit and stuff. I can't remember all of the stuff, but we went to that. And I remember the first time I ever did headbanging was like in like eighth grade or something. Because we just fit in the headbanging kind of community. Me and my sister, we just kind of fit there. We just I just really honestly that's what Evanescence's music is, just headbanging music. I don't know about I can't say if I would say I'm not sure if I would say, well, I guess Paramore too. So I guess technically maybe why I probably put Paramore and Evanescence. I would like to see how they would work together. But my sisters are like they're two different, and I kind of agree in a way. But at the same time, I would like to see the two lead singers, two females. Like, would they ever try to collaborate? I would love to see if that would be a thing. Um, but yeah. What did I say? I do think sometimes I'm an old soul. I feel like definitely think my ex is an old soul too. It's not many. Like I feel like most people would not understand me. I'm not like most people in the generation I'm from. I mean, the generation I was born into, the millennial generation that Nick is a part of. I don't know, Mildred, are you part of our generation too? I don't know if you're. I'm not sure if you're what age. Like, I'm not even trying to be rude. Like, were you born in the '90s or the '80s, or like, are you young? Or you could actually be younger than me. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Didn't even. My brain didn't even. That didn't cross my mind. You could be in my. You could be in my younger sister's age bracket. I didn't think. My brain did not think of that till just now. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. And if you don't want to tell me, it's fine. I just care only because I'm trying not to exclude you because I feel like when I'm talking I'm excluding. I'm not trying to. I just because I know Nick is in my age bracket. There's a difference. Um, I wonder where Matt went. I want. All right, shut up. I don't want nothing. Um, dude, I was. I think my sister. Well, in front of me and my sister at the concert, there was. I think there were a little. It was so cute. There were some little girls like. Oh, so you're a little bit older than us. That's not. There ain't nothing wrong being older than us. But I actually kind of love that people are different age brackets in here because it tells me that my content doesn't just suit one generation. So that actually that actually makes me happy knowing that you're not in my. I'm not trying to be rude. It just makes me happy that you're not in my generation because it tells me that this content is not just for one particular generation, not like just my generation, younger than me, older. I like that it hits different generations. Just to be clear. Um, But shoot, what the hell was I saying? I lost my thought. Wait, is Generation X the one before ours? I think it is. That's the generation I think Amy Lee and I think Haley are in. I think that or or maybe close. They're actually no. I think Amy Lee is close to that there. Oh yeah, the 80s. There ain't nothing wrong with being born in the 80s. Because my cousin is born. Like I have cousins that were born in the 80s. So I don't. I honestly, I could have been born in the 80s. I'm only 3 years away from that, so it's not that big. It's not a big deal. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Honestly, nothing wrong with it. Um, but point is, I don't try to discriminate. My point is, I don't exclude people from any generation. Just to be clear. But damn, what the heck was I asking that for again? I was asking about the generation. I lost my because I lost my thought. Shoot. Shoot, what was it? I was talking about music, then I said something before that. What the heck what the heck was I talking about before that? Freaking. Oh, no, my brain's trying to think. Oh, so she's really literally on the cusp of the darn Generation X. Amy is. Hi, Costas. Um, But like I was saying, I like that this channel touches different generations. I know we've had people that were younger than my generation. I think Amani might have been younger than maybe younger than me and Nick. I'm pretty certain. I don't know for a fact that she was younger. I think she was. But yeah, I just thought it was cool that I got to see a kid that was our age. Sorry, a kid that was my age when I first started listening to Evanescence. Might have been our age or maybe younger than us when I started listening to that group. Um, I just think it's really cool to get to see. I really wish I had seen them when I wish me and my sisters had seen. My sister actually the youngest sister wouldn't have gotten to see them that young because she was way too young to see them. Would have been way too young. I wish I had saw them when I was like 12 or something. Evanescence first time I ever saw them. I wish I had saw them when I was that young. I wish I saw because they started I think when I was 12 or maybe like Evanescence, maybe I think 12 or younger. For Paramore, around the same age-ish, because they're both around the same time frame. So it's the early 2000s. I kind of wish I had saw them back then before it got too hyped. I'm not trying to be in before it got like all these like crowds and stuff. I'm excited that I was happy that we could see them, but I wish it was not had it hadn't been human like it was. Um, yeah. Any questions before I go? Because my brain's like, Mariah, we went over. I always go over my social battery. I don't know. That's because I get into my conversation and then I can't stop. That's what be happening. I wish Nick was like over at the corner. He'd be like, Mariah, it's time. Your battery is like he could see my little battery or whatever. I had like a battery, like a social battery. You'd be like, Mariah, you like went over your emotional battery. You got time for it to go. You need to go. Like I didn't want to. Nick is supposed to be my Jiminy Cricket, but he's not my Jiminy Cricket. You both think my brain is lacking on the name. What the hell is it doing that? Not the Jiminy Cricket name. Not that name. Something else. I try. Well, I see you be giving. Mildred, you be giving me high praise. Oh, Costas, since you may not know this, I told Mildred there is a discount running until the Saturday at 12 a.m. midnight, on coffee, but I have to give you the link if you want to get any art that's going to be discounted. You can't just it won't just come up. If I give you the link, you'll be able to get a discount. I have to give Mildred the link. Mildred, I'm gonna put it under the post that the comment you put under that post, okay? On this up on my channel right now, I'll put it under there. Costas, if you need it, let me know under this stream, okay? I'll give you the link if you would like to get any art. That discount code will be inactive. after midnight on the 4th of July, because 4th of July for us is Independence Day, so that's why I discounted that for that. And also, anyone that wants to become a member, it's only on Patreon. For any new members, you get 20% off on your first month. And I can't do it on coffee because I would have done it for you on coffee, Nick, but I can't. There's no way to discount discount membership. I don't know why. Because I was looking into like, can I discount membership on coffee? Because I know you were like, Mariah, if I do become a supporter, I want to do it on coffee. So that's why I said it that way. Because Kostas and Mildred are already they're on my Patreon. So that's why I was saying it for you particularly, Nick. Um, but if you did become a coffee like supporter, you would. I think they have the discount. There's a discount for coffee supporters monthly ones who don't ever the discount doesn't ever expire if you become a coffee supporter. I don't know why it was done like that. I just saw that's how it's done for anyone who buys my art. It will always be discounted on coffee if you are a monthly supporter. I don't know why it's like that, but that's the way it. I know you love my art, and then I know Mildred does too. So I just wanted to tell you because you're on my actual channel, so you wouldn't have probably known that if you. Yeah, because I announced it last weekend, but you weren't. Actually, I announced it this weekend, but you weren't on my Saturday stream, so you wouldn't have known that. Okay, guys, I'll see those who come to my Saturday live streams on Saturday. I really hope we get to 2,000 by the end of next week or before then, so I can put this poll up. But I'm sorry, Nick, that I couldn't discount the membership because I wanted to, but it didn't let me do it. I'm sorry about that. I wish I could have done that. I wish they had the same capacity that they had on Patreon. So everyone have a great rest of your week. I love those. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.